vlog. I made something new for lunch. I don't know if it'll look very good, but most of the time what I have for lunch is either chicken salad if I made it, or avocado cottage cheese, little grape cherry tomatoes, and seasoning and olive oil. And so today I made white rice, and then I cut up half an avocado, cucumber, some cherry tomatoes, white rice, a packet of tuna. Did I say that? And then I put some spicy mayo on it, and then just some salt and pepper. And it's really good. And I wanted to show you too, because I just got this in the mail. And it's from jellycat. It's this one that I've been wanting to get. And they had him in stock. So I got him because I really think he'll be so cute on my bed with how my room looks. And if you don't know what jellycats are, I'm sorry to introduce you to them because they're addicting to look at online and get. They come in these little dust bags. I'm trying to put him back in because I don't want to see it yet. He feels bigger than I thought he was going to be. They come in like little dust bags. Like, how cute. Okay, here he is. Oh, he looks so cute. He's a turtle. This is Bashful Turtle is the name of this jellycat. And like, that's how he sits. And I was like, how cute would he be to sit on my shelf? Like, look at his face. He's so cute. And they're so soft. Like, look at his little flippers. He's perfect. I'm going to show him to Howie. Evening vlog. I wanted to show you my dinner. 1 second. If you know me, you know I don't usually eat dinner, but I made a really good salad. Well, I haven't had it yet, so we don't know if it's going to be really good. But the base of what it is always really good, and it's just like the 50-50 mix. It's like 50% spinach, 50% the like spring mix with the arugula. And then I put olive oil, salt and pepper, a little bit of cottage cheese, 3 cherry tomatoes, half an avocado. I put some rotisserie chicken in it today, which I've never done. And then my Kalamata olives. So he looks really good. And Howie's right here wanting some, but if you give him spinach, I don't know if I've ever showed that on here. I think I have. He just rips it up and throws it on the ground. So like, he thinks he wants it, but he doesn't. It's really good. I think I should put more olive oil though. I'm gonna go do that. Got these bags today in the mail from Natural Life, and they're the better than a box bag, and you get a pack of 2. So in this one, I put like all my binders with my important paperwork, like for my car, health insurance stuff, all my health records, taxes things, and my purses with all their like dust bags. And then the other one, I have all my shoes in it in the closet, and they look so much better than what I had before. I really like them. I just painted my toes, but I wanted to share. At work today, I met this lady, and if you don't know, I'm a dermatology medical assistant. So the people that like take you back to the patient rooms and ask you the questions before the doctor come in. That's me. And I was talking to this lady today, and she asked me about my tattoo, which if you also don't know, it's Luke 23:43. So it's when Jesus was up on the cross and the criminal beside him asked for forgiveness. My tattoo is his response, which is, truly, truly, I say to you, today you'll be with me in paradise. Meaning that you're forgiven, you're going to be in heaven with me today. And she really liked that, and she was telling me, this lady was about 80 years old, which are my favorite. I love them. She said that someone in her family recently passed away, and he was like, she said evil his whole life, like wicked person. And days before he died, they got him to convert to Christianity. Well, not technically convert, because I don't think he really believed in any, he didn't have any like beliefs like that. So he got to believe in Jesus right before he died and became a believer in Jesus. So we know he went to heaven. And so we were talking about that, and she asked me when I was leaving, do you have anything I could pray for you about? And so I told her, because today's was so bad with my head. And oh, I didn't tell you guys this either, but my insurance that I have and my coupon I use to get my preventative migraine medication, not working anymore. So it's like $600 a month, which is cheap compared to the $5,000 it normally is with no insurance. But with my coupon and everything, I was getting it for $0 buckaroonies. Anyway, so like I found that out yesterday. So been kind of thinking about that. Like today, my head was really hurting. Medicine wasn't taking it away, and then I had taken ibuprofen for it, and then my stomach was started getting all cramping, endometriosis stuff. And when that happens, and I took ibuprofen already, I can't really take my methocarbamol, which is my muscle relaxer, because it gives me major heart palpitations. I found that out the hard way. No one tells you that. I figured it out myself. Noticed the pattern. So, since I was in a lot of pain and I had to go back to work at after lunchtime, I took the methocarbamol anyway, so then I was having heart palpitations. Anyway, so she didn't know anything about this, so she asked me, what can I pray for you for? And I said, well, I have a lot of chronic pain. And she said, well, you're so young. Do you have fibromyalgia? Which probably. I just stopped going to the doctor to try and figure things out. I just blame it on endometriosis because I'm tired of searching for answers and not getting any. So I told her, well, I have endometriosis, and she said, oh, my granddaughter has that. And I said, yeah, and it causes really bad migraines for me. And she goes, oh, same with my daughter, or my granddaughter. And she's like, I'll pray for that. So then I asked her, is there anything that I could pray for you? And then her daughter had just passed away. Her daughter. I'm like, I think she was like, I want to say 88, this lady. So like nearly 100 years old. And she lost her daughter before her. And so I just felt so bad. And she just started crying and was talking about another member of her family that also had just passed away. And he was young, but is from cancer. And so she was crying, and I asked, can I give you a hug? And she said, yeah. So I gave her a hug. And while she was hugging me and I was hugging her, she started praying over me and like petting my back and like rubbing my back and my arm, and was praying for Jesus to heal me. I've never had anybody do that before. I mean, my mom has. You know, when I tell her I don't feel good, can I have a hug? But like somebody like that, I haven't ever had someone do that. And I told her, you're gonna make me cry. And she goes, don't cry. That always gives me a headache. I'm like, me too. Me too, it does. And I said, I'll wait till I get home to cry. And here we are, probably gonna cry about it, because I keep thinking about it, but it's just so precious. I love my patients so much. They're the best part of my job. That's why I like to go. Even though it's hard, like today was really hard with everything, all the pain and the mental load of the pain. So she made it worth it. Afternoon vlog. I just got back from being at my aunt's little pool. Little beanies are here, and we have some mail from Glossier. It's something that I bought. One of my favorite things from them. And we're gonna open it up because it needs to go in the refrigerator, and it's been outside and it's 100 degrees. So, look how cute. Here they are, some of my favorite Lippy ever. They're just like Aquaphor, but it's tinted, and well, you don't have to get them with a you don't have to get them with a tint, and you don't have to get them with a flavor. But I got coconut, strawberry, which is my favorite one that I use that's tinted. And then I got the sparkling rosé. This one's like a sheer pinky with sparkles. This one's like a pinky strawberry rosy color. And then this one doesn't have a tint, but it tastes like coconut. These two I've had before, the coconut and the strawberry, and I've never tried this one, but these have been outside in 100 degrees, so we're gonna put them in the fridge. Something else that I picked was this, which is Press and Pull Glossier U perfume. Huh, so you press here and then pull it out probably, and then it sprayed me. I see, you pull it and then spray it. How interesting. That smells good. And I don't usually like perfume because it's usually really strong for me. That's cool that it's a sample that sprays. I've never had that before. It smells really good. And then I got this sticker. Oh, it's a flower, but it looks like it's like typed out on the computer, like using letters. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Very cute. I love their Lippies. This is the perfume. I'm guessing this is the scent name. It smells really good. Oh, your skin scent enhancer. It smells different on everyone. Ooh, I like that. Smells really good, and it's not vanilla. I don't like vanilla scents. I wanted to share my breakfast. I made these little tri-tip steaks. Oh, there you go. Little pieces. And then in their juice and garlic that I put in the pan to saute them or to cook them, I made my eggs. So these have like steak flavor and garlic in them too. So good, my breakfast. I'm so happy I got my refill of this. I've been taking it for about 2 months. This says serving is 1 capsule and 60 servings per container, but on the little jar that I have that comes with it, it says to take 2, 1 with each meal. But I just have been taking 1 a day, and it's really helped me a lot with my endometriosis, brain fog, and things. So I'm glad to have another couple months supply, and I just filled out my pill box for the week to put those ones in there, and so I'm happy. Good morning vlog. It is Monday morning. I wanted to, I don't think I've talked about this on here before. Well, before I have, but this recent thing that happened with my medicine. I had gone to the doctor. If you watched my last couple videos, I went to the doctor. I think it was at the beginning of beginning of March, a couple months ago. The doctor said that they don't usually prescribe the medicines that I take for my migraines. I have a daily migraine, like preventative, and then like an emergency one, and then I have my Zofran, and then my muscle relaxer for endometriosis. And I went to an OBGYN, and that's who had prescribed me all these medicines before I was an OBGYN. So this doctor said, we don't usually prescribe those, but I will prescribe them for you. And then they never did any of the prior authorizations, so I couldn't get any of my medicine. I've been calling them for months. They don't return my calls. They have never returned 1 call. Once I called and actually talked to somebody, and they said, well, since we don't usually prescribe those medicines, it takes us longer to do the prior auth. That's not true. You know, I work for a doctor. I know what the prior auth process is. It's very easy, all online. So, and it doesn't take 2 months, maybe 2 minutes, not 2 months. So I asked one of the doctors that I work with if they would be willing to prescribe them, and they did. So now it's going through, they're going to do the prior auth for my medicine. However, I still have a prescription for it, sorry, from my doctor in Oklahoma. So it's still being filled at the pharmacy. But this last time I tried to fill it, normally without any insurance, it's $5,000 a month. And so I knew that my insurance was on there because they had it up for like $656 for the month. And usually when I have insurance and you have the manufacturer coupon, it comes out to $0. that's how I've been taking this medicine and how I've prescribed it, or how I've gotten it prescribed and been able to pick it up since the beginning of me taking it. So when it came out to $656, I was like, something's wrong. I know that the insurance is obviously on there because it's not $5,000. So I'm like, is the coupon thing on there? So I call them. They said, well, maybe try and do a new coupon. So I did, gave them the information. Still comes out to that much money. And then I called them again, and they said, well, sometimes those coupons, they'll only give you a certain amount of money for the year. And I'm thinking, it's only, was this even in June? Maybe it was May. Yeah, so it's like, we're only 5 months into the year. It's not like I'm at November and, oh, sorry, you're out of your medicine money, you know? I'm like, and I've been taking it for years for free the whole year. Like, that's never happened where I ran out of coupon money. So they said I should call the coupon people, which I'm like, you know what? If that's the case, they're not going to help me. So I haven't called them. Plus, I haven't had time to really call them because they're open the same type of time as I work, because I work at a doctor's office. So I haven't set aside time to be able to call them. So yesterday was the last day I got to take my preventative migraine medicine. And I'm just I don't even really have motivation to call the company to get the medicine approved, because I still get migraines nearly every single day. To some varying degree, I get migraines every day. Taking the highest dose of their medication every day, and I still get them. I take other pain medicine on top of that to help with the migraines, and they don't take it away completely. Almost never does the pain go away completely from the migraines. So I don't even want to try and get the medicine, because I'm like, it doesn't even really help me. So we're gonna see how bad it gets without taking any preventative medicine. I'm hoping that my work gets the emergency one approved with this insurance, because it has the same type of thing where you have to have insurance and then you can use the manufacturer coupon. So I'm gonna have to do that, and then I used to get it for $0 too. So I'm really hoping I get that one approved, so that if I do have really bad migraine and my other medicine isn't working, the one that I have over the counter, then I can take one of those. So then I'm not having to take the pill every day, but if you get one bad enough, then you could take the other medicine for it. But it's just so frustrating because you've been on this medicine for so long. Obviously, it's not a narcotic. It's not, something that you're addicted to. It's something that's helping you just get through the day. And then they come up with stuff like this, $5,000, $600. I can't pay that. This insurance that I have with this job, I think it sucks. Because even my birth control that I take consecutively, I tried to get it approved through this insurance, and they just said, we don't cover that at all. They didn't even want to do a prior auth to cover it. They said, we don't cover that. So then I was bawling when that happened, because having a period with endometriosis for me is terrible. I don't think I could work at all. I take days off of work because of my pain already, but to be having all the bleeding and all that, and all my pain and all the other symptoms times 10, I couldn't go to work. So I was bawling. And then I found this, I think it's NURX or NURX. It's NURX. And I get it prescribed through there. And they were going to charge, oh no, they weren't even going to charge anything, because they wouldn't take it. But before this, they were going to charge I think it was $500 or something for 3 months, and it was $200 for 1 month. And that was with no insurance. And then I found this NURX, or I don't know if that's how you say it. NURX sounds funny. But, and it's $50 for 3 months with no insurance. It's just so frustrating with the medicines. So frustrating. Soon I'm going to make a video about endometriosis and all of the things that help me survive it. So if you have endometriosis or know somebody, stay tuned for that video. But I'm going to close out this video here, and I hope you're having a good day. I hope my week goes good. This will be my first week with no preventative migraine medicine. We're going to test how good it worked, if at all. So thank you. Bye-bye.